I hope it doesn't produce an echo. Hello, echo! Oh, here's the thing. Look at this. Look at this. Here, the pendulum is like all the way up, like pew, 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 pew. You don't look. Like here, the audio pendulum is going all the way up there into the red.
Wow!
But last awkward cast, my audio was like super duper quiet compared to everybody. And once again, the audience didn't tell me. Wait, the audience.
I was listening to your stuff too. I'm sorry.
Okay, fair. But yeah, point being, I really need to remind myself to do an audio check every single time I go live, because apparently maybe it saves within the individual thing, so it's up here where it's supposed to be, but it's further down in the awkward cast thing. But hello, Comet!
Oh, in German her name is Birte.
Birte? Birte. Okay. Birte, Celeste, Azura. Oh wait, no, oh wait.
All the different things.
Ah, okay.
In Dutch, she's Blueburst.
Yeah, once again, Blaubeer was probably...
And
Huh. Double Blaubeer. Or is Blaubeer the translation?
I'm guessing that's a translation, but I don't know, because I don't read Russian.
And hello there, Liebestern.
Hallo, Comet, hello, liebe Stern.
One sad thing is, of course, that I don't have a collar now, or a collar?
Yeah, the collar on your shirt?
Yes.
Yeah, you're not wearing a collared shirt because, well, do you want to tell them why you are a floating head?
I'm not a floating head, I'm also floating arms. Woo! Out of principle, I should probably not sit on this chair, but a chair without a backrest. But then how can I do my exasperate like...
True. Although, wait, I can make my hand disappear. Whoa! Whoa!
Well, I can do that trick too. Look at my hand. Is it... Oh wait. Okay, this wasn't as effective as I was thinking. Never mind. This round goes to you. Your trick was more effective than mine. I will grant you that one.
Good jorb.
Yorp. Jorp. I'm not sure what's going on with my brain right now. Yorp. Jorp. Oh yeah, also fun fact there, chat. First thing doing, once I came back here, I was like, hey, why is my... Wait, other direction. Why is my gameplay so not on the full screen? Let's make it full screen again. And then Denim was like, yeah, didn't you do this because of the chat? Fuck! Make it small again.
Yep. No, we haven't started drinking yet.
I mean, wait, I'm streaming as mature content all the time anyways, don't I, on Twitch?
Yeah.
And is the consumption of any kind of substance illegal on Twitch? I cannot imagine that Twitch with IRL and shit, probably no illegal drugs.
No.
That's a good thing. You find this out.
Can you drink on Twitch? Question.
Oh boy. Yeah, I know, mature.
Okay, so
Yes.
can you? Let's see. This 5 days ago post on the place. Can you drink alcohol on Twitch?
Uh-huh.
Yes, you can drink alcohol on stream. However, Twitch specifically states that a dangerous consumption of alcohol is against their terms and conditions. This means enjoying a beer or two on stream is perfectly fine, but drinking excessively could result in a temporary or permanent ban.
Yeah, okay,
So just
I
don't get
mean...
drunk.
Guys, I am German. I wanted to say, I have legally been drinking since age 16, and I started with hard liquor, which was actually not legal with 16. It explains a lot, doesn't
Did you
it?
drink with your parents or with your friends first?
I'm
Hard liquor.
friends. My first proper drink, because I only discovered beer very late for me personally. My first proper drink was tequila. I started drinking with tequila age 16.
Whoops.
Whoopsie!
When I had tequila, it hit me hard. And I was already in my 20s at that point.
Yeah. Buddy, I guess it's time to get in there. Shall we?
We shall.
Okay. Hello and welcome everybody to Gaming in Ties. The St. Patrick's Day edition. See me wearing this beautiful green shirt. And no, this is completely intentional and I will not change it. This is going to stay.
You want to explain to them why you're wearing a green shirt?
Because it's St. Patrick's Day.
Whoa!
3 p.m. Okay, but it's not for us. Yeah, as I mentioned before, as I mentioned in my tweet and my repost in my server. But so I am. Daylight saving is currently out of sync. The US is already there. Germany is not there yet. So, oh, by the way, party trick. Ta-da! Whoop. Which is probably less impressive to Americans because Americans are used to screw
not with
caps.
beer. Not on beer.
Okay. Because
Mostly
I was.
sodas.
Yeah. But yeah, then I would say, is there anything you say except for Happy St. Patrick's Day?
Probably, but I'm not Irish enough to know.
Sam!
Right?
Sam!
Santa Patty's Day. We could just go with the German, I guess.
Okay.
Prost.
Prost. And with that, do you drink it out of a bottle? Are we currently committing blasphemy? Do you drink Kilkenny out of a bottle?
Do you have any recommendations?
I mean, it's a question of glass or bottle, but...
Wird in der Guinness Brauerei in Dublin gebraut, thirsty Verwendung, gerüstete irische Gerste.
Anyways, hello and welcome. Continue the play.
Das vollwürzige Aroma.
I mean, I'm very proud of you that I can read German, and it sounds like somebody reading German and not an American doing the American thing of wired ein in it's actually the same wired ein der.
I mean, I've been doing a year of super intensive courses.
It
I better
would
have
be.
something to
I
show
just want to
for
say
it.
it would be embarrassing if you couldn't. That's the problem. Drink is too much of a casual. Beer is too much of a casual drink. I might have got. Larry, why is he even here?
Your buddy, because he just had that whole flashback about your childhood.
Did we already talk to him? Oh, we already
Yeah,
talked to him.
we
Thank
already
goodness I don't need to start this stream
Yeah, you
talking
had the
to
whole
him.
flashback about the class trial when you were kids and you were accused of stealing lunch money on a day that Larry was not there.
Yeah, okay.
But it was Edgeworth who defended you and inspired you to maybe become a lawyer yourself someday.
Let me present this to him. Wait, what?
I think since it's reminding him of the trial.
Okay.
So he's just being like,
Whoa, it's hot out there, hot. I'm glad somebody thought about how the case is going. He seems too happy to care about anything I show him. Okay, so this is his I don't know reaction. What is he doing with his arm? It was covered up by the...
the sleeve is just too long, I guess.
Yeah, but it was before covered up, but why is he also do this? I mean, even with a not too long sleeve, I would not do this gesture repeatedly.
Have you ever had too long of a sleeve? It's fun to do that.
I will take your word for it. I mean, apparently
I like
Larry is
long
your spirit
sleeves.
animal. Okay, yeah, it's literally the same reaction. Go away.
Maybe it's just like his nervous tick or whatever. They all have one.
One of his million nervous tics also. Larry's testimony. Ignore my name in there. In where? In what?
No, Larry's testimony prolonged the trial of Enigma Prince Edgeworth, and that's
Ah.
he wants prairie dogs. So he wants prairie dogs.
Oh, okay.
Just go to like, you know.
I guess we move. I have no idea where to even go. I guess we can start with the detention center and see if Edgeworth has anything to say. What happened last? I forgot what's going on.
I mean, I'm taking like sea level course at this moment, so that transitive verb sounds familiar, or maybe I'm just thinking of modal verb.
Transitiv. I have no idea what this is. I have been out of school for a while, so all these actual terms to describe elements of the German language are like a bazillion years behind me, making myself even older than I am. You look as grim as always.
Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial.
Class trial? What do you mean?
You don't remember?
No, I don't.
Oh, transitive verb. Is that like when they're like, oh, beim Kochen doing this and this and this, beim Backen I do this and this and this.
Maybe.
Anyway, I think that it sounds familiar to my brain. Anyway, your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade?
Also literally Edgeworth got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money. Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that.
It happens, Enigma. Especially if you're typing on mobile. Ugh, the autocorrect. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. I mean, they say that it always affects the person, that the person who was most affected remembers it the best.
Probably. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway.
There you go. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney.
Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That's it. It does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright?
I was just giving the mobile as an example. It wasn't. Also, hi, Seductive Applejack. Welcome. We're doing all right. Max is a floating head.
Yeah. So simple to a fault even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. You look so sad. Talk. Why prosecute? Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person.
One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right?
Yes, that man was trapped in the elevator with my father, and you were there too. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, anyway you look at it. Yet he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. The victim. Yes. On that day, 15 years ago. That was a flash. The 3 of us were trapped in an elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all my memory of the murder. You lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Oh my. My. Real drama going on there.
Well, no one took his body. He's just wearing a green shirt.
Because it's St. Patrick's Day! But yeah, I guess we have an additional rule now, especially since we have potentially less material to drive me mad happening.
Mm-hmm.
That we also drink when St. Patrick Day comes up, or my t-shirt, or whatever.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, Prosecutor von Karma. What's your relationship with von Karma? He is my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him.
So he's like my sister was to you, Nick?
He is a perfectionist in all things. Court, in his personal life.
In bed.
He is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Well, I wonder where that leaves him. Is anything known about his family life?
Wait till the next game.
Oh my, there's something known about his family life.
Perfectly, huh?
In all the cases he has taken on, none were ever left unsolved. And not one suspect got declared innocent, ever.
Them beer burps.
Indeed.
But that's...
I know. It's possible that some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All von Karma does is his job to find the suspect guilty perfectly. This is not the job of the job of the prosecution should still... it's the prosecution...
Is to win the trial.
Is this the job of the prosecution?
Apparently.
No, but in reality, is this really... I mean, if you look at American justice system, yeah, there it also is a job, but I am not sure if really the prosecution's job is to find them guilty,
I wouldn't say
while
it's
the
like
defense attorney's job is to find them innocent. You should think that everybody involved in this entire process is trying to find justice.
Their job is to find justice by making sure the defendant is...
Yeah.
Their job is to win the trial.
No,
Winning the trial.
No, this is
means
wrong.
finding them guilty.
No. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. At first, if what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow.
He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. I don't think there's really anything to present to him.
Well, look at this picture of your murdered father.
Hey, do you like that?
Nick, no! That's a photo of his father. Don't show him that.
You're right. Oh, now probably isn't a good time to dread. Okay.
Why? We're already strolling down memory
What
lane.
is it? Nothing. Huh?
Unique dialogue for it. I like it.
The 6th incident. It was a case that changed my life, and tomorrow on December 28th, its statute of limitations runs out. Tomorrow. Could that be a coincidence? I think not!
Wow.
But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never. Except... Oh wait, this case. Yeah, okay, this case is... I just was about to say, didn't we just talk about you forgetting? But no, you forgot the murder of your dad, but not the case that came before.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Oh man, we're missing Flogging Molly live right now.
Oh no. Wait. Isn't the DA6 case the murder of his father?
Yes.
Oh, it is. So okay,
Yes.
no, it was a contradiction. Objection. I just spotted a contradiction.
What?
Before he said that he lost the memory of the murder, but yet he claimed that he could not forget the case. He could never forget the case.
He can't forget the case, but he doesn't remember the incident.
Nah, I'm pretty sure there's a contradiction in there. Okay, I guess I talk to him, now I move. Yeah, move, yeah. What do I even do? What am I looking for? Is there some kind of goal description what I'm doing right now?
You're collecting evidence before the next trial.
I forgot what's this. Okay, but right now I'm just running to every location.
Well, everyone was like, where did that caretaker go to? He had something related to the thing. We need to track him down.
Yeah, so I'm probably on the right track, like going to his home. Oh! Cusco. Okay, Cusco. Hey pal, long time no see. Now this is now a very wrong voice which I'm talking now.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
Ah, Cusco's poison. Okay, this is the voice. Now I can talk again. Close one today, huh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that? No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I make you a promise. I'll have the scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty as to you as a police officer. Now, I'm off to catch me a criminal. Okay, but good thing we met, talked about it.
Detective Gumshoe sure is active today.
Oh, one other thing.
Eek.
No one can go into the woods today.
The woods?
Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limit to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while.
I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble.
Anyways, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Poof, disappear again.
That sign finally became relevant.
Wait, which sign?
The sign that said no camping.
Oh, yeah. Whoops. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? Oh, you are not, believe me. Also, I'm pretty sure we had this text all before.
I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb.
Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people.
Oh my.
Yeah, I don't expect anything new on the gate, so I guess let's move it. Move.
I like to move it.
Oh, no. Oh wait, the clock comes. Since it's the first time we visit here this day.
Yeah.
Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Wow, dick.
So negative.
Oh.
Eyesore.
Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too.
I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. I guess I picked a bad time to cut the tag off of my shirt, but it's bugging me.
Apparently it is. Guess Larry has off today.
He was pretty happy about saving Mr. Edgeworth.
True. We owe him big. Oh wow, bangs. Oh, I missed the bangs.
The benches?
The benches.
It's one of those words that does not have the same word as a bank in English.
Apparently not, yeah.
No one's going to sit here on a cold day like today. Well, unless they were eating a samurai dog.
What? How would that change the temperature, I wonder?
You seem troubled, Nick.
No, me? Who? A trash bin with no trash. At least the place is well maintained. I almost didn't see that signpost. Left, boat docks. Right, exit.
This lake sure likes to cause problems, doesn't it?
Huh?
I mean, everything that happened here turned out to be a lie. Gordy was a lie, and the charges against Mr. Edgeworth were all lies.
I guess you're right.
I mean, I'm glad the charges were all lies, but still.
Also, this was actually not the tree, this was the lake.
It was the lake. Which is why I only activated at that level.
Oh, and I guess boat rental place. Whoop.
The old caretaker got away.
Yep.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer. That's you.
Who is it? Is this the caretaker?
No.
Huh? I know that clearing off the throat anywhere. Really? I don't. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Oh. Oh, hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon. You see?
Mr. Grossberg! This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow.
Yes, that is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I am not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. I'm going a little bit into the thing that I usually use for the judge. Thanks? Bye?
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway?
Who knows? Oh, damn, it seems to be one of those voices. I don't think there's anything to examine, so let's go inside.
Hurry!
Into the shed.
Polly! Nobody's home. Hello? Hello? Squawk! Hey, it's Polly! Wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello? Hello? Squawk! Can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello? Hello? Squawk! A parrot has many words.
I know. We need to say the right keywords. Dramatic music. Everything is cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. I guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. What?
Ah!
Strong reaction. What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, never mind.
What? Tell me.
Just when I saw the TV, I remembered.
Ooh.
They're showing a Pink Princess special this week.
Wah, wah, wah. Oh.
See? That's why I didn't want to tell you.
Rightfully so, answer.
That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228, squawk! Let's open it, Nick, come on!
I'm sure there isn't any money in. I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
Aww. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there.
Exactly, maybe something related to the murder.
Nah.
I am not so sure.
Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there.
I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter.
A letter?
A letter.
Aw, boring.
There's no name or signature on this. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth!
Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Could?
Better.
Yeah. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail.
What do you think it means, Nick?
I don't know, but it looks like these are the instructions for the caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for sure, for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. There's no details, the murder and so. Wait, more? There's nothing left in the safe.
I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him.
He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back a year after the trial. That fishing pole looks expensive.
Maybe we should bring it to Detective Gumshoe.
Don't you think the caretaker would mind?
Well, we can just leave him the metal detector in exchange.
Oh? Maybe we'd better not. Yes.
Say, Nick, don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them?
Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right?
Right, but don't all the fish on the wall here look really puny to you?
Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away.
Except that one guy got away from... The one guy that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him.
Why do I feel like we are having two different conversations here? Did Edward confess the murder to you last time?
He said something about having dreams of killing someone.
But yeah, I'm basically looking at everything in the hopes that I say something out loud that triggers Polly.
Doesn't look like he used his kitchen much, except for those stains around the burner.
Yeah, you're right.
I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie.
What, you think he was telling the truth? What, you thought he was telling the truth? Well, I guess it's time to look at Polly.
Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick.
You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something.
Well, okay.
But will they really? Is Japanese police known for taking care of pets of refugees?
Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you.
Great, now the bird's going to hate me. And I cannot...
He's not a refugee, he's a suspect.
Oh yeah, that's the wrong word. But somebody who fled. So not... A fugitive! That's the word I was actually looking for. A fugitive, not a refugee.
Fugitive! Very different from a refugee.
I mean, at the end of the day, isn't a fugitive just a refugee at his arrival? He fled from somewhere. He was a refugee.
I guess it depends on why they're on the run. That's your own issue that you're drinking for.
Oh yeah, absolutely I am. I'm not even denying that. I wanted to show Polly things, but I can't. I can't just click her as an examination. But hey, we found some awesome ass clue in here.
Yeah.
So now we need to... Oh god, we need to step by step. Step by step.
Yeah, something I didn't fix for several games. Yeah, Polly also has the food that's on the table.
It's true.
If she gets desperate, and when we're not looking at her, I'm sure she moves because they just didn't want to draw those extra frames.
So wait, didn't he say I can visit him in the law firm?
You probably have to go back to your office first.
First, I want to go to the police department. But then I want to go to the detention center and show Edgy the letter I found. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today.
Oh, really?
He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. So I guess we can just leave. Don't see anything that really has notably changed in here. Ah! My list is getting shorter. Okay, Edgy. Present the evidence.
Smush it in his face.
Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of a safe in the shack where the boat rental caretaker lives. That's a sentence. The letter's in a box. The box is in a check. The check is on...
There's a bump on the log in the hole in the bottom of the sea.
I see.
There's a bump on the log in the hole in the
Revenge on me.
Who is that old guy anyway?
I don't know. It's definitely not the only other named character we haven't met yet. This is related to this trial, and his name is Yano Yoni or something like this.
Yogi.
Yanni Yogi. Yogi! Wait. I can't do a Yogi Bear voice.
Hey, boo-boo!
Hey, babu!
Get those picnic baskets?
Especially since I never saw him in English. I know he was on TV as a child, but I only have seen the dub, but also that is long
I grew
time
up on
ago.
watching in the show, and then my dad sometimes would make fun of
Hey,
it.
babu!
Even after that, even to this day, about picnic baskets.
Picnic. Yanni Yoda. Not Yoda.
Yogi.
She whatever the bar.
What?
Oh.
No, not Yoda. Y-O-D-A-Yoda.
Ooh,
Nope.
burn! Burn,
Could he be an
Phoenix!
innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something?
Savage,
Oh.
Phoenix!
Sorry, I read
Savage!
your line.
It's fair, but I'm like gushing over like how just after the discussion the two had before about innocently people getting declared guilty. Nice, right? I don't remember that old man, not at all.
So he was following this letter then?
To the letter.
Uh,
Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruled me. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond.
it also says this is your last chance.
Last chance? Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. What's now? What?
We've established that the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident
Yes.
ends in like a day or two.
Yes.
That means
Tomorrow.
after that trial cannot be reopened.
Yes.
So whoever is truly guilty can never be brought to justice.
But still, why killing those people? So it would still be Yanni Yogi, but he is now guilty of 2 new murders. So even if, but who is truly guilty cannot be brought to justice. So Yanni Yogi, if he even was the killer, I mean, this is still like, a real killer out there.
What if he really was innocent?
He
all
was a
along?
fall guy
Then
the
who
entire
was the
time.
murderer,
Yeah. I mean, the picture that we have of him being all like with his tie in the elevator, he didn't really look like the killer type. Also, there's a fucking hole in that. Wait, we can actually see the picture, can't we? There. Here, you see the hole. Somebody shot from the outside into the elevator to the guy.
Was he standing in front of the elevator when he got shot? Maybe.
Also possible, but it all. I mean, here's the thing where this entire DL6 trial is stupid as fuck. Has this Phoenix Wright universe never heard of a wonderful word called ballistics?
Nope.
The forensics expert would come to this scene, would be able to tell you if a bullet went in or out through this hole in the thing, and would also be able to tell like the distance it was shot through, what it has passed through before when it picks it out of the dude.
Someone's been watching a lot of crime shows.
I don't even need to watch crime shows to have at least this amount of knowledge about.
But no, obviously, this was written in the like early 2000s or late 90s.
Yeah, when ballistics was not
weren't
yet a
invented
thing.
yet,
Obviously. Yeah, definitely. Never heard of ballistics before. It's so fucking stupid. I need another one. Constipated. Wait, that old man.
What is it? Do you know who he is?
Yanni Yogi. Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Yogi?
that suspect in the DR6 incident, the one who was found innocent. Yeah, actually, he was found innocent, so why would he want to get his revenge? It doesn't make sense. What? Oh, this is how it ended.
Yep. Talk to me if you opened up any dialogue.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look, it did.
Good thing we got this flashback to the menu.
Mm-hmm.
Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff?
Yeah. We talked about this last time.
Oh, the guy who is like doing the guard.
Cops and security guards for the courtrooms.
Court bailiff. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago. I just thought you could not remember anything. Earthquake, sha-la-la-la. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. Let's see if I now finally break the statement from before that I forgot everything about the murder, because so far I'm getting very close to the moment of the murder, which I allegedly forgot.
I mean, he remembers what led up to it, plus he probably heard people describing it and stuff.
Maybe. We became unsettled. I don't remember all that there. Yanni doesn't necessarily look like... He did not have an old man voice at this point in time, I guess.
Yeah, he would have been like at least 20 years younger or 10 years younger.
Hey, Bob! Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! I'm not making this any easier! I want to get out! Help! Get out! Yogi! Haha! Bob!
I mean, it's probably both of them.
Probably, but it doesn't tell me which one.
It's probably the dad there.
The dad probably sounds exactly like his son, so I will just use Edward's voice for him. But he's old, so I will now do an Edward's voice, which sounds a little bit like the judge.
And he's probably not that old.
Don't shout, you will just use up more oxygen. Thank goodness this scene is over. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. Well, thank goodness he remembered his amnesia. In the court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent.
Huh. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth.
Unless he's not Yogi after all. Or he got told. I mean, he's insane, so maybe he got told different things.
Why would he want to take revenge on you?
Right. Yeah. There's something that's been troubling me the last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmares? Ooh. Flashback! It's a nightmare. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of the murder.
Yeah, that thing you mentioned last time.
That was a convincing flashback sound effect, right?
Sure.
Cool. I'm so talented at streaming. Look at my green shirt. Oh wait, I did. I referenced the green shirt.
Yeah.
Happy St. Paddy's Day.
Hey.
I think the time has come to tell all.
A nightmare.
For the last 15 years, I have had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time.
What kind of dream?
It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help! Help! I can breathe! Quiet! I said, quiet! Make this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Help a lot! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. Literally the same. Oh! I can't breathe! I can't breathe. You're using up too my air. Well, what? Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! What? What are you? Stop breathing my air!
No, Father. He's attacking Father.
Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from the day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I picked up the pistol.
Get away.
Get
away from my father.
Bang! They started banging in the elevator? Gross. There's a child involved. Jesus.
Yeah, there's a child involved, and you make this joke.
The game said bang.
Yeah, bang has many words. Many
Yes,
meanings.
yes, exactly.
Like the noise from a gun.
Yeah, exactly. What were you thinking about, you dirty mind? Anyways.
Chat, you can probably imagine the look on my face right now.
It's a happy smile, full of gladness and happiness.
Mm-hmm. Your nose is growing long.
I'm a word acrobat. Anyway, with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that was rung in my ears for the past 15 years.
But that's just a dream, right? Right?
That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. Oh, the thought that you didn't kill your own father. I see. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? Ooh, the sixth shot. I see. Not bad, Liebestern. Not bad. 10 minutes. What? Why do I have to be put in the corner for tears? What did I do this time? Oh, the thing just now.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, now I remember. They say that sometimes people shout out memories in self-defense. Shut out memories. Maybe it was I who killed my father.
What?
I killed your father.
He killed his own father.
Oh, wrong reference. Happens to the best. If you think about that case, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. But he got declared innocent too. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of the DL6. I shot my father, but I didn't shot the bailiff. I shot my father. Sorry. This is bad.
What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do?
Get an arrest warrant for this kid that used to be... How old is he now, Edgeworth? So he was a 10-year-old child, roundabout.
10-ish, something.
10-ish, maybe
he's
he's...
15 years ago, I think they said.
Yeah, but how old is he now again?
You
Mid-20s somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, somewhere in the 20s.
So yeah, so this 10-year-old child gets this 10-year-old child arrested for murder. Because it was murder, not an accidental shooting. What do you call it? When it's accidental? Murder is intentional.
Accidental is manslaughter.
Ah, yeah, exactly. Get this child for manslaughter and Oedipusing the shit out of his dad. Yeah.
What? Oh, because Oedipus killed his father?
Hey!
And fucked his mother?
Oh. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah, I don't think he went Oedipus on this.
Only on his dad, not on his mother. Jesus. First, the thing with the banging in the elevator. Now that, leave the poor child alone. He's traumatized enough.
I had to stare into the camera like I was on The Office.
I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not.
Oh look, I've had more of my beer than you have.
Really?
Oops,
If there's someone else
I need it.
who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe. I wonder who this could be, who we just ran into, who told us to come by his office. I wonder!
There is, Nick! There is someone else who knows about DL6.
Please, Nick, come to the same conclusion without having been told. Oh. No, nobody. Oh, the player needs to find out by himself.
Yeah.
Oh no, what will I do? Maybe I can present Edgeworth all my items. 10 minutes later. Oh no, I did. Let's see if I can talk to him about. No, nothing has changed. Maybe I can examine the camera in this room. Where do I go? Oh, look, Grossberg's law office is suddenly there. I'm a very smart player. I figured this out all by myself without the game super detailed telegraphing it to me. I have an idea why you have to drink more than me.
Just an idea?
Mr. Grossberg. You're so flattered around him.
Oh, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding. I can't believe you're not.
My.
I don't think he's flustered at his presence so much as he's just urgent. In an urgent mood.
Just calm down and tell me what's happening.
It's me, Mr. Edgeworth. He...
I want to hear sobbing noises. Come on, get some voice acting going. That is disturbingly good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Give me my Oscar.
Yeah, you even did the faces and everything. So I was about to get out a tissue and give it to you, like.
These eyes are dry. Well, a little
Yeah,
bit.
I
Of
just
tears
wanted
of
to
mirth.
say, I just wanted to say, if you get enough into fake crying, you still can produce actual
a little
water
bit.
in your eyes. So,
Crocodile tears.
oh, did we get a? Oh, Enigma, did you catch a culprit there? I just now see that there was a message deleted by a moderator, or from a thing through a moderator, but no ban. So mysterious. Anyways.
I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father?
It's only a dream. Only a dream.
I wonder. If only there would have been something like ballistics around back then. Oh wait, I have a complete documentation here that explains everything.
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled?
Well...
Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth.
Why?
Well...
So deep he don't want to frame him for murder.
Because of having him.
Keep going.
Because he got framed, not framed for murder, but he got accused of a murder that he thinks he didn't do, and so now he wants to frame the person that actually. This is so convoluted.
This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real, as you imagine. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done.
No! I don't believe it.
Me neither.
Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. So, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth.
Because it ruined his career, and thus his life.
See, he would have been dying in an elevator. He was about to kill a man anyways. He was going insane, so...
This was the last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations to close.
But why? Still, why was this the last chance? Because he could have still simply murdered the one dude and framed the other dude for the murder of the first dude. The statute of limitations is kind of irrelevant if he just wanted to get revenge. It wasn't necessary that we were still within this time period. Except for it being an anniversary and the dude maybe having a sentimental thing.
There's still time for Edward to be found guilty of the trial, though.
Of the original, of the
the
first.
original, yeah.
Oh. What do you know about Edgar's father?
He was a defense attorney without pay. It seems true. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one ear now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Say.
How old is Mia?
Sister? Oh, she's dead, so I don't know.
I know, but her little sister is still significantly younger than me.
Yeah.
So
She was born already at the time. Because it was shortly after that her mother disappeared.
also true, but what I mean is like trying to figure out how old Mia is. And Mia doesn't seem. I mean, okay, siblings can be quite a stretch apart.
Yeah. They've mentioned that spirit mediums from their village have difficulty keeping a husband because the woman is ranked so much more highly than the man, and the men usually don't get like titles and stuff because the spirit powers don't inherit to them. So maybe she had trouble keeping a husband, and thus maybe they have two different fathers or something. That's why there's an age difference. Maybe.
Yeah.
This is speculation.
Obviously, yeah. I mean, like, okay, but still, Mia. Whatever.
I'll Google it. How old she is.
Yeah. Because how can Mia have been appeared 15 years already ago? So she must have already been an established ace attorney. So she would be about 40 when she died. So it would make her.
She's older than Phoenix, but I don't think she was that much older.
Exactly, that's my point. But to be already an established entity 15 years ago, I wanted to put her at the same age that Phoenix is now as a starting up prodigy. So Phoenix now is in his early 20s. Put 15 on top of this, we makes him in his late 30s. I rounded it to 40. So that would require Mia to be
Let's see, speculated to be documented age range. When you knew her, she was 27.
which makes sense because 10 years older than Maya. But this would put her at age 12 when the DL6 thing was going down.
Like in general, there are no other lawyers still like him. But
Throughout
Mia
all of time.
would be one that was similar to him. Maybe.
I
Not
guess
necessarily
I see.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques.
That's no surprise.
Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him.
Forged. He's a criminal. He's himself a criminal if he's forging evidence.
Yes, but no one can prove it if he keeps bribing the right people.
He's not just an antagonist, he's a literal villain.
Yes. Have you not seen his face?
Yes, this is an antagonist phase, but
The result? He has a perfect ring record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
aha.
And?
He lost. And died in despair, as it were.
I see.
A spirit medium.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fay.
I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yani Yogi. Oh wait, this is probably through the mouth of the mother.
Yep. But the voice probably still is his. Somehow.
Yeah.
Yet Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost.
Dun dun!
Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him.
Oh, because it was his son. Whoopsie. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony?
I mean, technically, he didn't get sworn in.
It's true.
He can't be purged.
That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son.
It's possible. It's only a possibility, mind you.
Thankfully, somebody finally is actually treating all the theorizing as what it is. Not like those absolutes, how Phoenix and all his counterparts. No, not the colleagues, all the prosecutors keep bringing up this. It's a fact. He got murdered. This was the person who did the murder. It's a fact. Call the guilty.
Von Karma is 65 currently.
He is old enough to have been
He's
around.
my mom's age.
Oh my.
Weird.
Now a possibility, but a possibility nonetheless.
He was still already 50 when the incident happened.
Just told him everything, so he probably knows about this.
Oh, is this the letter? It does seem that Yogi was following his letter when he killed Hammond. This letter.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was his guilt defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but his own.
Huh? His own sake?
He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won the innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined.
Oh, because he had him declared insane. He actually didn't get him declared innocent, or innocent of the murder. He declared him guilty of committing the murder, but in a state of insanity. He got him off the hook, but not innocent. We'll need a big hug after this. Uh-oh, what's happening?
I'll be fine. I know what's coming.
Uh-oh.
I've played this game before.
Huh?
You will understand soon enough. Wait,
What is it?
this letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago.
Fun karma!
Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote it?
How do you think it's Van Karma?
Because it was a very fine and detailed handwriting. How would
I mean, the other options in this are kind of obvious.
why would he write it to himself?
He wouldn't.
And he also doesn't seem to be all there in order to have a very neat and fine handwriting. And Miles, first of all, would probably have recognized his own letter, and he is
why
on
would
the.
he frame himself in that way? That's pretty elaborate, even for Edgeworth.
I mean, unless he has his dreams made him to. He developed a split personality, which comes through in his dreams, and this same split personality also wants him to be found guilty for the crime that he committed to their shared father. And so, in a kind of when the other one was in charge, he wrote the letter and planned his own arrest.
Maybe.
But besides that, he obviously Manfred von Karma. Could it be Manfred von Karma?
Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not sure.
Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports.
What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred von Karma himself.
What does this mean then? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Wait, what? I have to what? I have to.
I think you just selected the wrong thing. Or maybe you're looking for why?
Maybe I did. Maybe it was the wrong thing again.
If it truly was Von Kama who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father.
Huh.
He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
Oh no. Wait, but
Of what? Of dropping a gun as a 10-year-old child?
and then he became a prosecutor. Can you imagine?
No, but what are they? What is he going to say? That Miles? What is he going to press for? That Miles killed his
No,
own
you're
dad?
awesome. Hi, Netra. I was reading the chat.
Yeah, I know.
But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that?
But yeah, was just for getting your attention once more.
Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Kama is both persistent and perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Kama met Gregory Edgeworth in court and Von Kama did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
Gregory versus Manfred. Oh, we are on first name basis now with everybody. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Kama? Now we are back to last names and descriptors.
Yep.
Von Kama was the guilty verdict. Got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial, but Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Kama of faulty evidence, and so he lost the trial. Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence.
It was the only penalty Von Kama has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Oh god, it's like doing criminal shit backfires.
What?
PSA kids, don't be criminals or accept the consequences. That's a big one.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Kama. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
A vacation?
Yes, an unusual event for their man. That was the first and the last vacation he has taken in his many years of prosecution.
Let me guess. The vacation happened as an alibi over the time of Edgeworth's dad's murder, by any chance.
Really? He doesn't take vacation? No, the murder happened the same day as the trial. There was an
The
earthquake.
same trial? Was it the trial?
It was the trial of Gregory versus his father, and then an earthquake happened that same day when they were in the elevator.
So the very
And then he went on vacation after that.
okay. So this very okay. Yeah.
Like go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe.
You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya.
In any case,
Yep, it's a pretty strange idea for a vacation to Europe.
I know, right?
that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot.
Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so bad, why would he take such a long vacation?
What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is going to bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6?
He was a 10-year-old child
Irrelevant.
dropping a gun that accidentally misfired.
Irrelevant. He killed his father and another man took the fall.
I won't let him.
Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is...
It's not murder, it's manslaughter!
Well, in America, I don't know about other countries. I don't know about Japan, for example.
The security guy got declared innocent due to insanity. And a 10-year-old child dropping a gun does not get declared innocent?
It's murder. He killed someone.
Yes, like the insane guy. The adult insane guy. Uh-huh. It's not murder.
The child wasn't insane.
Murder is violent.
Push them. Push them.
I know that. Oh, I just believe in it versus why? I mean, even if it actually went down like that, and it was Edge versus dropped gun who did the killing.
I'll go prepare the second drink.
Probably, yeah. Even if this was the case, he is still innocent. He was literally an innocent child. I can't believe he'd kill someone.
But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Yes, he is not guilty of killing his father because... murder is not murder. I mean, murder is murder. But manslaughter is not murder. And an accident is also not a murder. If you are in a car accident and somebody dies due to it, that's not murder. That's an accident. Jesus. Or that, whatever.
Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossberg, thank you.
I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim.
I understand. The police materials. I don't think I have anything else useful to present to him. So I guess I will just... Wait, I guess I could present him the actual DL6 incident file. Maybe he has something to add about it.
This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow will see the completion of not one but two trials. All thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage that DL6 incident has done will never be eased.
Yeah, exactly. There are dead people and disgraced people, and I love how pissed people suffer. I mentioned this before. Phoenix Wright is getting me closer to rage critting than other games that are infamous for rage crit inducing. No! Except it isn't. Yes, it is. Very silly.
Gregory Edgeworth? He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what would have become of Von Karma were he alive.
Oh, wink wink, nudge nudge. Oh wait, is this the gun? Can he identify it as the gun?
Quite sorry. I have nothing to say concerning that.
Okay, never mind. Okay. He mentioned something about going back to the police. I cannot go back to the police. Oh, he wants to check the police, I guess. Since I still have the detention center as an option. Oh, from here I can go everywhere. Okay, sure, why not? Okay, let's see. Can I talk to him about something new? Nope. I don't have anything new to present to him either, so that was dead end. So let's... Oh, something changed. Something changed.
There's hardly anyone here.
Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. It's you. I don't think Gabshu will be coming back today. He's staying out looking for someone.
Sounds like Detective Santos is pounding the pavement for real. Oh, we were wondering if we could check out the records room again.
Well, no, I can't have just anyone wandering around in there.
But
But I guess Mr. von Kaba is in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there.
Von Karma.
Yes, he just arrived actually.
Von Karma in the records room. Nick, let's hurry.
I guess my voice for her is getting worse. It's degrading.
The drinks aren't ready yet, but I gotta be here for this.
Oh, you got to be here.
Let's see.
Okay, let me. Maybe I will need this last final swig.
Dusty as always.
We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just hadn't time to clean.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't in here, or isn't here. Von Karma. Was this open before?
Probably not important. Huh? One of the drawers here is open.
Someone must have been looking in it recently.
The label says unsolved cases, evidence.
What? Unsolved cases.
Nick! The file for DL6, it's completely empty.
What? What are you doing in here?
Eh!
Oh, frontal view, Jesus! This is actually horrifying.
Von Karma!
You! How do you know my name? Wait, what?
You just saw us in court earlier today. Huh?
Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team. Aha, I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Ooh, he has something under his arm. But when I click examine, it disappears. I can still look at it. This large drawer is half open. The label on the drawer reads unsolved evidence. Unsolved cases evidence. All the stuff in there looks like random junk. Only the evidence for the DL6 incident is missing. I can guess who took it, too. Von Karma. There are shelves stuffed with case files in the back of the room, too. Forgotten cases rotting away for eternity.
Nick, let's get what we need and get out of here. All this dust is getting to me.
It looks like there are files inside the glass cases. The case is so dusty I can't see what's inside.
Nick, it's locked.
They must keep important case files in there.
But the evidence isn't in there.
Yeah. Here are files of complete... Keep in mind, Phoenix is talking out loud, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's walking in the room. Ah, Von Karma. Oh, in these cupboards there must be things. And then he's even in dialogue with his little annoying sidekick. So...
He's very patient. He's
apparently.
known for being patient.
Oh yeah. There's quite a large volume of reports here.
Wow, these are all case reports?
I mean, she has ADHD, so I'm completely convinced that she is forgetting about Von
I
Karma.
mean, she probably does.
Yep, it's like a graveyard of police cases.
I guess my sister's case report is in here too, quietly gathering dust.
Well, I guess enough of that. Let's talk to the man, shall we? Edgeworth!
Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right?
Romantist.
Romanticist.
Romanticist who still can't shed the veneer of amateurism. Is this the voice I gave him before?
Transylvania.
Ah,
Dracula.
just like his father. Always second rate. Mr. Von Karma, You had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me, a grudge against the mayor defense attorney. Why?
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record.
Ah,
So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival.
that, my dear attorney, is none of your business.
He is his godfather!
Really? Do you really think Gregory Edgeworth would have made that guy the godfather of his son?
If he doesn't have a say in it, like, for example, this is the uncle of his wife. Huh? Huh? Huh?
I hope the family tree doesn't go that way. That would be unfortunate for Edgeworth.
Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I have had a defense attorney last this long.
Now he can suddenly remember me.
Still, you will lose in the end.
Also, he's a lot more talkative outside of trial.
Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite the researcher. If you have done your homework so well, then clearly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow.
We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Okay. I guess we can present. Sure, let's play all your cards and show him the shit that could surprise him tomorrow in court. But the game mechanics don't allow you to actually fail, so why not? Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder.
Yanni Yogi. Ah. How many years has it been since I have heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter.
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You have saved me a lot of needless hassle.
What?
Nick, what is that thing?
A stun gun for self-defense, usually.
Indeed. 600,000 volt will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence.
600, sir?
Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now give me the letter.
No!
No!
What are you?
Nick, run!
She finally found her purpose in life. Human shield. Cannon fodder. I'm so proud of her. Mamaya. Wait, you did...
Keep going.
Where's the drink?
I had to be here for this.
I need something to drink.
Soon, don't worry.
He got us. The letters, gun, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? He also took Maya.
Oh, she's there.
Maya, open your eyes.
Open up your eyes.
It's all the same thing.
Da, da, da.
Maya. Maya, 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 erzähle uns von dir.
The letter, did he take it?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay?
I couldn't stop him.
Yeah, you are pretty useless and he still got me afterwards, so...
I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless.
Yes, you are.
I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister.
Pretty embarrassing.
Not even now when we need her the most.
Did I actually manage to get a failsafe by showing it to Von Karma?
No, that was scripted. That had to happen.
I thought so.
I wish I hadn't woken up at all.
Maya! Maya! Grrr. There has to be some way I can help her. I'd better do something about her self-confidence first. Huh? Maya, she's holding something. Is that a bullet?
She wasn't useless after all.
God damn it. DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Taken from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. Still bears clear ballistic markings!
Yep.
There is ballistic in this universe.
Yep.
So they should...
Alright, I'll go back to the drinks. Yep. Alright.
I'll prove it to you, Maya. You are most definitely not useless. You failed as a lawyer and you failed as a medium, but hey, you make a kind of okay pickpocket. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. I mean, it's also such an absolutely stupid, scripted thing. Instead of having a fucking piece of paper which proves that Von Karma puppeteered a murder and a false conviction. Instead of just keeping it to myself, no, I show it to him. And he can just electrocute 2 people in a police department and just walk out and steal evidence and... where's the drink?
No
The
cameras
drink!
in the evidence room.
So stupid on so many levels. Sure, save the progress. Did I already just save it? I probably already just saved it. I don't even know. The last day of the statute of limitation. This is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to be settled at last. A lot of things. Whoa! What's the big deal?
Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder.
Yeah, because this is how electrocution works. It stays in your body overnight, and when you touch a person the next day, they still get electrocuted.
I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday.
That's called stupid.
Anyhow, today's the last day of trial. Good luck, Nick.
Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking gloom as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back.
She also has multiple charges stored in her. This is most definitely not how electricity works. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. I don't even want to know. Mental images come up and I don't want to go anywhere near them.
Right, good idea.
Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out.
Whoa, pal. What's gotten into that girl except a lot of electricity? Oh my.
Detective Gumshoe.
Morning, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, good morning. How did it go, detective?
Have no fear, as promised, I have captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired.
Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good.
Yogi says he's forgotten his own name, but that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. Last day of trial, ba-ba-da-boo, ba-ba-da-ba. Court number 3.
The court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth.
Alright, I returned with my shamrock punctions.
And it is not green enough to disappear on the green screen.
Aw, it just looks kind of gray.
Yeah. Wait, I guess I can, for everybody's amusement, to deactivate the green screen for a second, so that everybody can see how green this drink truly is, and my t-shirt. See, I am actually wearing a t-shirt. Yay! But yeah, because this was absolutely horrible in stream, let me quickly enable the filter again.
So much better.
Yeah. And back to the thing. The defense. Oh, but first things first.
Get this beer bottle out of the way.
Happy St. Patty's Day!
Yay.
Hey. Isn't there this joke? Every time I have my drink, I feel. Every time I have a drink, I feel this pain in my eye.
You're wearing glasses.
I know that's a lot harder to pull this joke
But
off.
yeah.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Sprite, lime juice, and lemon sorbet, and a little bit of matcha to make it more green because I couldn't find lime sherbet.
Green screen behind the pasty. No shirt on. Yes, no shirt at all. Something's going bad with the background. Stop it, background. Stay green. Stay transparent. Thank you. The prosecution is ready.
And a little bit of vodka.
Right, very well. We have reached the final day of the proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence.
Understood. Come on, don't be awed into silence by every single little thing he says.
Very well, Mr. Fukawa, your opening statement.
Right. Thanks, to Detective Gumshoe's effort, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity.
Witness, why did you run away yesterday?
The witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony.
Yeah. What was I giving him? I guess something down those lines. I don't
like
even.
that, yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. I wasn't running away or anything. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured it got nothing to do with the incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motor things, right? And I don't go on. So my testimony yesterday stands as is.
Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You are Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. How? By the way, do we have any? Is he even in here? Yeah, he is in here. Age 52. Oh, we just... Okay! We are not even speculating
We're
anymore.
certain it's him. We just need to show the court that it's him.
Yeah, but it's like...
Yeah.
At this point, it's like...
Spoilers.
Spoiler! Suspect in the DLC incident, former court bailiff run. Now runs the boat. Oh, okay, I guess I clicked it in the worst moment possible.
Whoopsies.
So not even a speculation left if it is him. Because it felt very guessy to me. But yeah, okay, that's a thing. Also, yeah, Misty Faye couldn't be too old, given the or Faye could no. Mia couldn't be too old if her mom is only 46.
Her mom was 46 at the time.
Wait, is it at the time?
Her mom
Disappeared. This guy is dead, but he just died 2 days ago, so his...
Right, so she's currently 46. Right, she's not dead. Sorry,
Yeah.
forgot.
Which also makes her a very young mother, given the age of her dead daughter.
Let's see, 15...
Okay, need to prove it. Ding, 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 ding. Press. I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger.
She was about 19 when Mia was born. So yeah, pretty young mother.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Wright, there is no need to rush to conclusions.
Coming from you, very rich.
As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony.
He sure seemed relaxed. In fact, they both do, von Karma and Yanni Yogi. Why did you leave?
He's just about to say why. It is so hard for you. Is it so hard for you just quietly listen when someone is talking?
It is said quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. If I said quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. I went to buy some food for Polly. See? Food.
Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmet, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown.
But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack?
Well, I kinda got lost, you see. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
Yeah, right. Nice try from Karma. No one's going to believe that.
I see. So he was busted.
Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. I got nothing or incident. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yup, seemed like it.
Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is.
Because a murderer never lies in a trial.
Nah, why wouldn't he?
If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
How am I supposed to prove that's going on in the old cordial's head? That's impossible.
I am glad you have come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue.
I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edwards and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, he's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have been saying the same thing now, over and over.
Whoopsie.
You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or therefore in question, but does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with the case and no motive. Both these statements are lies.
Order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Now, this is interesting. I would like to know myself, so who is he?
Play dumb from Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name.
Gregory Edwards. Robert Hammond. Is it one of the two dead people, or maybe it is actually Gregory Edwards? You see,
He wanted to accuse his son of murder so he could save him at the last minute.
no. That's. Oh wait, this is not just foam. This is ice cream.
Yes, like I said, there's lemon sorbet in there. That's why I brought the spoon back. In case you needed it.
No. Now the thing is, you see, due to the suffocation in the elevator, Gregory Edwards also had oxygen insufficient. The thing.
Oxygen deprivation.
Yes, that thing. And he also had like brain damage and whatnot. And he killed Yanni Yogi back then. And then in a fit of insanity, he switched clothes with him. And apparently the shot in the face distorted the face of Yogi so much that they thought he was Gregory. And Gregory himself put the Python?
Bailiff?
Yes, the bailiff cap so deep into his face that nobody realized that he was actually not Yanni Yogi, especially in all the court cases that followed that incident. And so he is still alive.
Remember, they do have fingerprints in this universe.
I don't believe that. I mean, they don't even have ballistics.
We've already established that Edward's fingerprints were on the gun because he picked it up.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I mean, that's in this
they
universe.
said that.
Yeah, but in this universe, they also sometimes say ballistic, but then they don't really have ballistics. So they say things without actually having them. They are lying.
You're gonna have fun in the next chapter.
God damn it. Jesus. His name is Yanni Yogi, the former court bailiff.
Yogi? That name seems familiar. Yanni Yogi, from the near 6 incident.
Figured the judge would have heard it. It was such a famous case.
I mean, I would imagine that's a good sign that the judge has actually got pretty good memory since he oversees a lot of cases.
It's true. But here's another thing. Phoenix himself just played into Von Karma's cards by bringing the DR6 incident into the game because Karma wanted to convict Edgeworth of... I mean, this is a current assumption, but the current assumption is that Edgeworth wants to convict... No, Von Karma wants to convict Edgeworth of the murder 15 years ago. So...
But what does it mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, is Yanni Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court?
Maybe just look at a picture from Yanni Yogi back in the day, and you can discover similarities, and you can maybe just have his fingerprints taken, huh? But now, no, they do not exist again. Fingerprints disappeared from this reality. This is a court of law. As you may recall, you need proof, even if it is forged like my proof always is, because law, the court of law means a charade in which the better liar wins. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can prove he is Yogi right here, right now, right here, right now, right here, right now. I should be careful. I mean, there are those horror stories about if you just hum a melody on Twitch, you get instantly banned because as shitty as YouTube is, and YouTube is very shitty,
Twitch has been cracking down a little bit more lately.
Yeah, but at least their system is like not as insane as Twitch, where Twitch is just like banning entire channels for single offense without even communicating or whatever. Then I've got nowhere else to go. Ooh.
Nick! Sorry, I was reading Odie trashing you in the Discord.
Oh yeah, he does that at times.
Yeah, I hadn't
link
caught up on it
link
yet.
to my Discord down below.
I hadn't caught up on it yet. How are you going to prove it? Can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi?
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's finger. No.
Told you they exist.
No. Actual intelligence happening in the Phoenix Wright universe? I must have ended up in a parallel universe where the writers are actually smart. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago.
I think that makes sense.
Huh? I am so very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
What? No, what? No fingerprints?
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical brand. I burned my fingers working with that stuff. Yup.
What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past.
Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will need to be able to prove his identity. Will not be able to.
No. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no?
No. I have to, I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end up like this. How about dental records? How about face recognition?
Face recognition didn't exist yet. Not as sophisticated.
They're not as sophisticated, but if you can create a reasonable doubt, what's the opposite of a doubt? A reasonable assumption that he is Yanni Yogi. Suspicion. A reasonable suspicion that he's Yanni Yogi. At least they should have an influence on the case, if not be hard evidence to completely pin it all on him. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one.
Nick, what are we going to do?
I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Get the bird, get the bird, get the bird.
Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little.
That's the drink of someone who knows what's coming.
Not just that, it's like, I just called it like, they need to get in the bird, and then von Karma himself is presenting the bird has also a perfect memory. We probably just have to say the right keyword.
He's presenting it as a joke, though.
I know, But it's like... I mean, at this point... Yeah, very funny. You're so a winner, Miss Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot?
What is it, Nick? No. You're not going to.
Your Honor,
I get more lines in this trial again.
the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
Take Mr. Von Karma up.
I proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot.
Order! What do you think, Mr. Von Karma?
Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
Wait a second. You were the one who suggested it. I cross-examined the parrot Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested.
Well, if you are so desperate, then please be my guest.
Huh.
Of course, should you go through with this and nothing comes of it, then I hope you are ready to be for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy.
Have you examined the law system in this well? The justice system? Of course it's crazy. Everything is crazy.
Yes.
Interviewing a parrot is
Embrace
nothing.
it. Run with it, Max.
Yes, I'm going. No, maybe not. Okay, then I declare him guilty. Oh, you lost. Babadi boobity ba. I hate that they even build those decisions in if there is no way to circle back around, if it's just like, do you want to lose? Yes or no?
Yes.
I want to lose. Let the parrot take the stand. Let the parrot take the stand. Let the parrot take the stand. Sorry.
Let the parrot take the
Stand! I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
Oh,
This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard.
Remember I was saying last time about those animations people made using the animations from this but with different dialogue and
Yeah.
music and stuff? There is one of let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the
Nice. Okama's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so.
bailiff, in the parrot.
I would like Yogi to just turn around. Okay, like, oh no, I gave myself away before it even happened.
So Liebestern, are you ready for my cute voiceover load?
Even Maya agrees that it's stupid. Yeah, Maya is not very intelligent, so...
That's a character, not me.
No, but I thought you were jumping to her defense. Or you were not happy
Even
with
she
me.
agrees it's stupid.
Okay.
Phoenix is stupid.
Yeah, I guess
Everyone
he
is stupid.
Everything is
Universe.
stupid. Everything has only one brain cell to go around.
That's quite bird. Please tell us your name.
No, I think that at least
Name?
Phoenix and Edgeworth at least share a brain cell. Well, Edgeworth has a few of his own as well, but he shares one with Phoenix.
The witness is ignoring me.
Oh my, it's a parrot. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us.
Who is your owner? Okay.
Hello. Ah. Best testimony ever.
Certainly the most conscious testimony I have heard so far. Very well, being your cross-examination.
Right.
What are you going to do, Nick?
I don't know. What do we do, Maya?
It's like you didn't think this plan through or something.
Yeah, I mean, you just said he's also an idiot, so...
Oh, I know. He shares a brain cell with Larry. Hello. You already read this.
Yeah. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her.
Right, what do I say?
Have you forgotten something? What is your name? What is the safe number? Okay, what is the safe number is pointless at this point, I guess. What is your name, since we still want to have the name? Have we forgotten something? That could actually work.
Do you remember the last time, what happened last time we asked the parrot that?
No. Have you forgotten something?
Yeah, you said that around the parrot before when we first met the parrot.
Something happened.
It said something that was like, wait, what?
Sure, let's go with this one then, because we want to have more than just
What's your name?
as I recall, 2 days ago.
Polly, 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 have we forgotten something? What? Don't forget DL6. What?
If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6.
Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello, hello. What? That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot. Something we forgot. Hello, hello. What? Uh-oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
It's ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Something's the matter, Mr. Wright? Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten something?
Who knew he was so good with animals?
Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Frankly, I can't believe that you are speaking to the parrot.
Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. Hello, hello. I guess try it again, do something else. Try to get her to say something else.
Okay. Maybe I should get her to say her name.
Polly, Polly, what's your name? Polly, Polly. What?
Mr. Wright, well, I think we have established that the parrot's name is
Well, actually, we haven't until this point.
Does this have anything to do with the owner's identity?
I don't see the life bar in the corner, so I guess I can say of course.
Deal.
But if I say no, it doesn't, then he would ask why did I do it. But on the other hand, he asked for the name before, and I got the parrot to say the name. I don't know. Usually you always have to go with yes, yes, totally, yes. Yes, it does.
Ooh.
Ah, fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove his owner's identity. Then show us this proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far?
Listen, we are not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We are here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. See? This actually was what the game wanted from me. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals that the caretaker's identity is... Wait, what? I have to now show something.
Check some of the files, I guess? Maybe check the DL6 file?
Check it, I can check it. Ooh. And 103. Trapped in the elevator, ran from lost time. That was age 9. One bullet found in his heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. No, it does not end up. The current murder weapon was fired 3 times. 2 times accounted for. No, 3 times accounted for. I just remember. The first shot was a murder shot. So.
And then 3, and then 2 more after that.
Yeah.
And then this gun was on.
Code failure, trapped in an elevator with the Edgeworth's memory loss due to oxygen deprivation. Or after his arrest, his fiancée, Polly Jenkins, committed Oh shit! He has an actual reason for. Did we ever see? Did we ever see the after his arrest fiancée thing?
I don't remember. Did you ever read this before?
Maybe not. Maybe I didn't realize that I can read it. Because okay, now he has an actual motive because his fucking fiancée committed suicide.
It did ruin his life.
It did. It was not just that he got declared innocent for a court case. No. Jesus.
His life just went to shit afterward.
But what the fuck is wrong with it? This fiancé was one bad event from suicide already. Sorry, but you don't just. Oh my god, before even the court happened, and the courts in this universe happen ridiculously fast.
She's probably already struggling with stuff.
Yes, because you are not like, oh, my fiancé got sent to jail. I guess I just off myself. Hee. This is not how this happens.
Nope, no one ever says it that way. Pretty sure.
But yeah, Prevente.
DSX5 file.
When does the music drop?
That's quite a large file to have there. Which page is this proof on then? Show us.
Oh, stop wasting it. You mean this large file of 3 pages?
Mr. Wright, please show us a page. Where is this file is information connected to the parent?
What? Oh wait, I can't. Probably the third file if they are mentioned in order. Case summary, victim data, suspect data. Okay, yeah.
Look at those long pages.
I know, right? Wait, I'm still in the. Okay, so suspect data. Bam. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide. See?
Yeah, indeed. It does say that, yes.
What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Jenkins. Polly!
Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her.
Oh, I see. Oh, I guess that is possible.
Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog called Phoenix.
He has a granddaughter.
Well, Mr. Wright.
That means he has kids.
Well, he must.
That means this man has fucked.
And he did it perfectly.
Apparently.
Or he adopted children. I mean, what is the perfect way to get children? To go to an orphanage, select the already grown, slightly outgrown ones to be like, this one has the perfect hairline and good steel eyes. I want this one. Because if you produce a baby the natural way yourself, you're having always this risk factor. You cannot do it perfectly. But finding an already...
I mean, if you get a lab involved, that's where the movie Gattaca comes in.
Oh, yeah. Fun movie.
I never finished that movie.
Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé?
She's only 7 years old.
She is only 7 years old.
Indeed. Alone it is a little weak for evidence in a murder case, right? We would need some other corroborating evidence.
How am I going to find that?
Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence.
Right. But what?
Very well, witness, you may continue.
Witness, here to speak. Can you believe you're speaking to bad?
Press the same thing again. Try the third option.
I guess I can do that too. I mean, since he retrains the bird, maybe the bird. Maybe the get to say the number of the safe.
Huh? The safe? Why?
Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack? 1228. 1228.
My, what a reckless spirit! Well, Mr. Wright, you are claiming that the number has something to do with the caretaker.
Why that number?
Totally does.
It does.
Oh, of course it does. I mean, let's check out this one again.
I
Maybe
didn't
it was
remember
in
why,
here.
but I just figured it out.
Oh, 1228 is the date of the incident. Da,
'Cause
da,
it's written
da,
out in
da,
American
da.
numbers. Which means the localization for Germany probably had it different. If there is a localization for Germany.
If I'm not even sure if there is one. Liebe Stern, is there a localization of this game for Germany? Because she does know the game, right?
Apparently.
She was earlier like, oh, shit is going down. That's how I imagine Liebe Stern's voice to be in real life, since I never talked to her. She's like,
Liebe Stern,
Liebe Stern is a radical one, I can tell.
Can you confirm, is that what your voice sounds like?
Woo, woo, woo! Anyways, actually,
Ridiculous. How can the number of a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. If possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity. Prevent. The DRC65. What is this obsession you have with that case?
well, the case is
Yes, but he's trying to be dodgy about it.
yeah, but I declared the case, the main motive for the murder that just happened, so that's why I'm obsessed with it.
Right? There is a file or something related to the safe number.
Probably the case summary. It's on the case summary page.
Okay, summary?
Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident, December 28th. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago.
And the number on that safe is 1228.
Oh,
He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number of his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that day was to him. And he's just standing there in the witness stand. Or, no, he's not in the witness stand anymore, but he's just standing there in the next room. Oh shit, they got me. Oh.
Oh, I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to date.
Bah, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 11001 because I'm number one.
Quick, someone steal his ATM card!
This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing.
Thank you for telling everyone your pin.
That's enough. Oh, I think we have reached a conclusion here.
This is mere coincidence. That's all.
True, true, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seem more like a pattern to me.
Well, what are you saying?
Summon the caretaker to the boat shop immediately.
So, but what is with this narcolepsy? Is this all an act, or does he actually have it?
Looks like there's at least a German localization of the fourth game. Einspruch!
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 Tell us your name.
Wait. This witness, he doesn't remember.
No, it's okay. Oh shit! It was an act. I accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
Nick, he looks totally different!
This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally, he's been acting feebly to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yanni Yogi. And 15 years ago, I killed your father. Prepare to die. 15 years ago.
Oh god, this voice is giving me the final.
I served as a bailiff. I served as a bailiff in this court. Very court.
Ah, there is a German localization. I found it on Amazon.
Ah.
It's got German, Spanish, and Italian.
Order.
Probably Spanish, not the Latin American Spanish.
Yanni Yogi. So what was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame my Edgeworth for his death? Yes?
Yes, it was me. I did it.
Well, somebody just signed the death sentence.
They put me on that witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent really, but he didn't believe me.
I gave him a very similar accent to Van Kama, didn't I?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Von Kammer is more like Dracula.
He's more Dracula.
Dracula.
But how do I do a Hispanic accent or Odie will kill me?
Someone get Odie in here.
No! But how does a Spanish accent go? Andale, arriba!
That's Mexican.
And what?
Speedy Gonzalez is Mexican.
I know, and what do they speak in Spain? In Mexico?
Mexican Spanish.
Which is Spanish!
Yeah, so
Yes.
but a Spanish accent would be Spain.
Yeah.
You're thinking of a Mexican accent.
Whatever. Ole! Dun, dun, dun,
You
dun,
live
dun,
in the
dun,
same
dun.
continent as Spain. Your family has a flat in Spain. You've been to Spain.
Yeah, multiple times. No hable español. Oh, right! I know Spanish words! I should be able to imitate it. Un cerveza, por favor. La cuenta. Oui, oui. No, this is French.
CC.
We won the okay, let's give him a different voice. I mean, I already gave him like 2 to 3 different voices, so who cares? We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancée, my social standing. Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. Wait, so he pretended to be nuts for 15 years? Just because. I mean, he already had lost everything, but he was like, oh yeah, let's live with a crazy old man.
He probably tried to make a new identity or something.
The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I am not at liberty to speak at that matter. I believe I just changed his voice again. But don't you ask, why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Well, you dead.
Trial over.
It should be, actually.
Von Kammer? Where is Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
Then the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth, is
Innocent. In this case, at least.
well, will the defendant please take the stand?
Why? This
For
would...
the final ruling.
Okay.
There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion of this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Kama saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. White's Edgeworth.
Boobity boo!
Not guilty.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
And by tomorrow, the statute of limitation has.
Someone say the objection?
It wasn't von Karma. Wait, but that means. No. Miles. Edgeworth. This is not even an annoyance drink at the game. This is just like, oh, Miles.
By the way, we're 10 minutes over.
But I have the feeling we're on the last day. We already got a. How long does it go from here?
We still have to sort out what really happened in DL6.
You are implying that this will take longer.
Yes.
Oh, well. Longer than 20 minutes.
Let me check. Let me see how much stuff there is to go through.
So that's all the stick thing. Hold it until next time. My voice does not sound like a dying sheep. Excuse me, my impersonation of your voice also does not sound like a dying sheep. Thank you very much.
The guide is only showing one testimony to get through, but I don't remember how long it actually takes to
Get through.
all the other stuff, like answering, oh, well, I can prove that. Look at this evidence I have. Look at this. Da, 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 da. You want to go long, it's up to you. You want to just finish this case.
I mean, it's also up to you since you have to be sticking here with me, unless you want to hear me doing more Maya voices.
Alright, let's just get through this. Then we can start the last trial.
Oh,
next
okay,
time.
excellent.
And you won't have to deal with Maya anymore for the last trial.
Really?
Spoilers.
Whoa. She gets killed again?
Oh, I'm not gonna say why.
Objection. I object to your judgment.
Oh, what do you mean?
I am not innocent at all.
Wait, you have to object. Just the DL6 part. I'm not talking about the next trial yet. Will that really take a few hours? I don't think so.
I mean, all over, I assume. Or all together.
Well, let's see where we are
Yes.
in 20 minutes. How about that?
Exactly. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell him he was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
Scream it out even louder in the court case, please.
He's going to tell him he killed his own dad!
Uh-oh. What do I do? Raise an objection? Leave it to Edgeworth. I guess raise an objection. The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. Didn't now something like this happen yesterday too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. That would be Larry. We must hear this new statement.
Trying to set the precedent for it yesterday.
Yeah, we must hear Miles Edgeworth. So, Karma wants to hear it, or is he just
He
grown
wants to hear
curious?
it.
I mean, Karma, we also still have established that Karma set Yanni up to do all of this. So, what is Karma's motive? Because he let the verdict itself pass, so he must have an end game here. He snapped so much, he must be announcing something.
He is right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out.
For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream, a nightmare. It's only a nightmare, that's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. the murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty of DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me.
Order.
Also, the gun has been shot twice. There's still this hole in the glass, and there is this other hole in the body. And so the outcome will probably be that Edgeworth shot the glass, and therefore Yogi still murdered the father. So Yogi has literally no reason for revenge because
His father was standing by the glass at the time. They were
two
struggling.
Two shots.
Yeah, he passed out after the first one.
I know.
Maybe it bounced again and shot it the second time.
Well, this is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent. His confession to a different... Declared innocent. He is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitation runs out today. Thank you for summarizing. I am here all week. Thank you. I am not really sure how should deal with this.
It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now.
Right here, right now, right here, right now.
We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
You mean when he was a 9-year-old child?
I think I would like take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned.
I'm sorry, Wright. I have just wasted all of your effort.
Mr. Hatchworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad.
I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective, but it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances.
Manslaughter. It was an accident.
Exactly.
But
and you were a 9-year-old child. You were throwing a gun, not shooting anybody.
This is crazy. Just crazy.
Nick, what are you doing?
Huh? I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that my Edgeworth is innocent! I mean, we already know that he's innocent of murder anyway, so...
Whoa. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. Why not ask Yanni Yogi? He obviously has not lost his memory. Why did nobody ask back then? I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right.
Let's not focus on the past, Max, beyond what we need to know about it.
We are literally solving a case from the past.
Let's not focus on the past. Let's focus on the facts about the past that we need to know.
Now then, I'd like to resume our
I would
trial.
like to point out that my glass is more empty than his is.
Yeah.
Judge,
And I'm more of a lightweight than he is.
Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony.
He doesn't even know himself. He's the opposite of what Yogi claimed to be. He actually does not remember the crime.
Then, so pointless, let the defense do their cross-examination. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. So, it's unconventional for me. I'd like to run this one by the book.
He just admitted that he is a crook, that he is
A
not...
little bit.
I think those are the defense have any objection.
Nope, Your Honor.
Come on.
You knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
Well, Miles Edgeworth existed.
Ding it, ding it, ding ding ding.
But yeah, Miles definitely got his taste in cravats from
Yep,
from
very much.
that. Also, fun fact in the there's a spin-off series, a little bit like 2 games of they're called Miles Edgeworth Investigations. They play a little differently, and you play as Edgeworth, and you even get to see in some flashbacks in that game and also in one of the other games. The coat he wore to his first trial.
Ooh.
It basically looks like Von Karma's, but in red. Also, I don't know if you noticed or not, but they both do the pointing thing when they're like, no, 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 not
Yeah,
so fast.
True. Yeah,
They both do the pointing thing.
I mean, I have not seen any other prosecutors except those 2.
Yeah, you have.
I have.
You've
Very
also
first
seen,
trial.
yeah,
Or
Payne. He didn't do it.
I don't remember him because I've mostly seen Miles
He was
Edgeworth
the
all
guy
the time.
with the ridiculous toupee. I'll pull up a picture.
Okay.
Okay.
Will the witness state his name and profession?
Miles Edgeworth, I'm a prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct?
It is correct.
Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about this dream yesterday, I noticed something.
This guy.
Oh yeah.
You remember, chat. If you've watched it. If you watched the first one. This guy.
This guy. Aga. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work.
Please, please.
Ding, ding, ding.
What are you offended by? Leave it, Sharon.
That day I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in an elevator.
Also, so Dr. Kojak does seem to think that it's going to take a while, so I guess we'll just see where we're at.
Yep. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell on my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. Huh, a single gunshot, you say? Oh, golly gee, if only there was somewhere the matter mentioned that there were 2 gunshots.
Well, I don't know, you thought the memory was a dream.
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out and I lost my memory of the event.
Bah, the same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Called it.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. I will press anyways. What was the trial your father was involved with on that day? I don't remember things very clearly, only 2 things. I know my father lost and Mr. von Karma was a prosecuting attorney.
Oh, Mr. Obama, you were handling that case?
It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in von Karma's evidence. As we want to leave, press it. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in the elevator. Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first, but then as time passed and no one came to help, I have another lost the composure. What did you do then? I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trampling in the corner, but then something heavy fell on my feet. What was it? A pistol. I assume it was a bailiff, Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster.
And you picked it up. What happened next?
I picked it up and threw it at Yanni Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous, but the air was getting so thick, I panicked.
So you are saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi?
I was in a daze. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. The gun fired once. Yes, I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. The gunshot and that horrible scream. The scream was a terrible scream, I remember. To this day, yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live. There it is. One part of this testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. But I don't know what it means. I'd better find out quick. Yeah. Single gunshot, there we go. There was one piece of evidence that specifically talked about still bears a ballistic mark, scene of the murder, so it's probably also in this thing again. Whoop! I already selected it without checking.
Whoops.
Are you sure it was only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream, then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
Oh, I see.
No, Your Honor, unfortunately, you don't. Look at the file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
Do you enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it is on. Which page contradicts my
Ah, shit. Wait, I can still check it. Whew. Oh boy. Clues found on the scene, elevator oxygen, yabby-doo. I mean, it's try a sun. Bullet found in his heart, the murder weapon was fired was okay. I mean, it was the only page we haven't used yet before, so I kind of guessed it was that one, but victim data didn't really sound like it. Okay, victim data. Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miss Miles Edwards only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot? I mean, there's a possibility. Edwards threw the thing. An accidental shot, not a murder, got loose, hit his father in the chest, but before dying, his father took the gun and shot a hole in the window to save his son's life by
Getting oxygen.
Exactly. So
Okay.
Miles could still have accidentally manslaughtered his father.
Was there perhaps another shooter who fired the second shot?
Your Honor, as I am sure you are aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when the second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot has anything to do with this incident.
Yeah, but it's still a possibility. What?
Oh, I see. Do you have a point, Mr. Wright? The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of the shots was fired by the defendant, boy at the time. Do you have any proof that another shot was fired somewhere to do with the case?
Yes, because there's a hole in the fucking elevator thing. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show proof.
Well, what? Impossible.
And now, Mr. Rama, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright, show us the proof. Do you have evidence that the second firing of the shot of pistol related to the incident?
Yes, it's right here. No, don't look at it. It is right here. That's excellent. Why is the music not dropping? For fuck's sake.
Look at this one.
This photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory at... This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. Finally, the music dropped. The photo proves it.
Ooh. So, let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where?
Your Honor, please get a clue. Seriously. Show the judge a contradiction in... Ta-da! As should be obvious, the contradiction is here.
Oh, I see. A bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol, yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice.
What?
Thus...
Were you onto something when you were pointing that out before?
I don't know. Maybe I'm not a complete idiot, contrary to public opinion.
Shaw.
Someone other than Edgeworth fired the second shot. Yeah, the second shot that put the hole into the window. Edgeworth still murdered his father.
Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, he must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
We must agree.
We must agree.
Mr. Wright,
But who could that someone else be? One person in elevator unconscious. 2 other people remaining. The murder of Oh, Emma. Oh, they all passed out. Then Von Karma came in, took the pistol, shot the passed out person, closed the door again.
Why do you think it's Von Karma?
Why would Von Karma go through all this trouble if he hasn't some deeper motive there? The murderer, of course. Also, he's the only remaining person we know, unless it was
It was the judge!
or Hammond. Hammond could also be the murderer.
That's true.
Also, that would give Yogi an even stronger motive to murder Hammond, while only framing Miles? Still a dick move to frame Miles. I knew I should have stepped in before your white fantasies go out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
Also, it is 30 past now.
I know. So, what does the summary say? How much more is happening?
Let me check.
Because now we are at sunken cost fallacy. We already sank an additional half hour into this case.
Let's see.
Also, we picked the most quiet moment. No
Where
music.
were we at?
We just proven that there were 2 shots, and Von Karma is like, but look at the case summary case page.
There's not a single clue in the elevator. Only one bullet was found.
Air in elevator was oxygen depleted at the time of incident. No clues found on the scene. Okay. The trick called out. Air in elevator was.
There's still a decent bit of dialogue left, but we could keep going if you want.
If you want.
Alright, sure.
Okay.
What time is the dude coming tomorrow?
Later late enough for you.
Okay.
I will already be up.
Okay. Just want to make sure it was something you had to get particularly early for.
Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene.
Oh?
If the pistol was indeed been fired 2 times, the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
Yeah, the point.
The second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist.
But bullet hole! Bullet hole proves bullet!
We gotta find the bullet.
The bullet that claimed Gregory Edger's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter, the whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made the bullet hole in the door.
Sure.
Someone slammed a very skinny cane through the door.
Yeah. And the entire elevator was oxygen because there was a big fat hole in the elevator door which left oxygen in.
Order, Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly, that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the...
Oh, he's not even buying into all the on von Karma thing.
However, as Mr. Okama says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet.
Okay.
So all we have is a single bullet fired.
What?
I'm afraid that I have to discount the defense's claim.
What?
I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
No proof.
Yeah. How did this happen? Yeah. I don't believe that this second bullet didn't. It did exist. This is because it didn't
But
get
where
found.
is it?
In a Somebody was standing outside glaring in, and he had a Bible over his heart, and the shot happened to be stuck in the Bible, and he threw out the Bible. There are bazillion movies where this fucking... The bullet is stuck in something. Something
this
movable.
isn't some crazy movie. This is a video game. This is serious business.
Was I wrong? No, you were not. Have I been wrong about this whole incident?
What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection?
I'm sorry, Maya.
What?
It looks like I was wrong.
Nick?
If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
Conjecture.
Whatever, those two conjectures.
No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent.
I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I saw the two shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else, who fired the killing shot. But no, now I was wrong to think it could help that be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Nick.
Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing the verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objection?
No, I don't. Do not.
So you killed your father through what was not your intention. So that was not your intention.
Yes, I did.
Oh no. He's accepted the guilt.
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce the verdict of the defendant today, right here.
Right now.
Indeed. Does anyone have any objection?
I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words.
Mr. Wright?
I have an objection. Your Honor, I object.
Mr. Wright, on what ground do you object,
Nick?
I don't know. His case is perfect. No, it's not perfect. It's
Oh, no.
barely holding together. Ugh. It must exist. The second
second
bullet.
That's my line.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. I thought he was talking to himself because... Yeah. What? What did you just say?
Nothing.
The second bullet must exist? But where?
Someone took it.
It seems waiting is not going to proceed us. Any answer from Mr. Wright?
Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet. It existed.
What?
Of course it did. It had been shot off.
But we've just heard proof that it does not.
No, we didn't hear proof. You heard proof that it wasn't found. You cannot prove a negative. Jesus. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really graphing here. It just... someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer. The murderer.
Then tell us, just who is this murderer?
I'm still thinking about that one.
So the criminal took the second bullet. But why?
He picked it up off the floor and took it with him as a souvenir.
Yeah, wait. I mean, there must be a bullet hole or something anyways. Bullets just don't, like, go through a door and then plop.
Sure they do.
So yeah, it must have been landed in something, as I expected before. Something mobile, like a book or something that can...
I mean, a handgun bullet can only fire so far before it loses its momentum.
So it must have gone through the elevator door and then... But if it went through the elevator door, then through the open window down the corridor and then just dropped to the street down below, then it would not have been found anyways.
I mean, going through the elevator door, it would have lost some of its momentum from that.
I still call bullshit.
First of all, who would have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright.
Exactly, which is the reason why dismissing the entire case just because the second bullet wasn't found is idiotic. Thank you for making my case, Judge. The murderer had to find it, the murderer didn't need it. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for the bullet? The murderer had to. I guess, yeah, because why would he gone through the trouble of finding and taking it? Of course, there was a need. That's why they took it.
Ah, what impossible reason could that have been?
Well, why don't you tell me since you were the murderer? The reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene or with them is... Well, it would have been proof. Maybe they thought that the bullet would have used as proof?
Proof?
It was a special bullet. What? So they took it with them. What? Are we shooting werewolves now with silver bullets?
Yes.
If this was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well.
Huh?
Why would they only take one of the two shots fired?
Because it was the first shot. Oh, right.
Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? I'm going to have to pen...
What? Ah. Apparently. This isn't going so well.
Help things along. I pulled up the guide up.
Was there something pressing?
Okay, so it's
Didn't
not...
need to find it.
He didn't need to find it. Oh, because he knew where it was.
He didn't need it.
Yeah. He didn't need to find it.
Murder didn't. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet?
I haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
I had to take it.
Had to take it. The murderer? What does that mean?
You're thinking too normal. Think crazy.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Because it's stuck in the murderer.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but the murderer had to take that bullet.
That too, Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Well, for instance what? Maybe the bullet hit the murderer. Hey, called it.
The bullet hit the murderer?
It's just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Oh, and Von Karma was multiple once on a vacation. Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's what really happened?
Let me get this straight. So, at the time of the murderer themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside of them. thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime.
Yes, I guess that's how I would work, yes.
But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from the elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean...
The murderer came from outside. Yes.
Still with us, chat? You still following all this?
The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol on his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the man inside.
Yeah, it is a pretty long stream, isn't it?
It is.
Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I have ever seen. I can tell you are grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say.
Objections were completely irrelevant before. Objections have been speculation has been completely dismissed before. It was always like hard proof. I mean, that's probably what he's going to say now. What are you saying? Deny it. No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murder. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone.
Hey, Nick.
Huh?
I just thought of something really crazy.
Crazy?
Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
The Gregory expert dealt a blow to his bird in the trial.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock to him, Montgomery. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Several months. Yes, an unusual event for the man.
Jesus, it would have been a lot better if you just... Yeah, we heard them. You are.
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock?
But took it because he was injured.
Which would mean...
It could only mean one thing.
he was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Von Karma.
Karma! Oh man.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murder Fryer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it? Save it for a better time? Ah, shit. I would
Do
say...
you want some help on this one?
My guess would be save it for a better time.
Nope. Say it now.
Okay. So I was also like, we're already grasping, so how could we build up to a better time? That's a fair point. Your Honor, there is a suspect, one lone suspect.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Well, Mr. Wright, who is your suspect?
My hands are shaking.
What?
Von Karma. Von Karma. Oh, he looks happy. The god looks happy.
Oh, you mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor, the one standing right over there?
Bah.
You don't object?
I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident, yet you pride yourself of a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal from my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
Nick, let's find out who his doctor is.
It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma perhaps too well. He is perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. that would leave a doctor as a witness. Nobody said, but this means the bullet is still stuck in him.
So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself?
Oh my god!
I have a guess as to what you just realized, but please, would you like to share?
So when do I get to use a metal detector that is still in my inventory?
Ah, you did realize what I thought you would.
Yes.
Well, you probably haven't realized the other thing.
Probably not.
That's insane.
No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull a bullet out of yourself.
That medical training.
Wait, what does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? Show evidence. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. Everyone in a courtroom should. But what? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is this one.
Yep.
Okay. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. So then I asked, where is the bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
You don't mean?
I do. There is a possibility really, that the bullet is still inside Von Karma.
Is that possible for all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out. I could use this metal detector that I apparently had in my back pocket the entire time.
Yeah, just stick it
Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you, and this is the courthouse. This probably has metal detectors on every entrance. They should
out. Not if it's Japan. Guns are a lot harder to get a hold of in Japan.
You mean like in every civilized country except for a certain one, and Switzerland?
Well, Switzerland still has better laws. But anyway.
Actually, Switzerland has active militias, but the guns still need to be locked away afterwards again.
Exactly.
So, even
They
Switzerland...
have better laws, is what I said.
Yes. Again, anyways, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. Oh, look at that face. I refuse.
You are truth, but refusing this means
You acknowledge that.
you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Order.
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use a metal detector. Judge, I call for a suspension of this riot. This is an invasion of privacy. The statute of limitation runs out on this case today. It was you who said we have to end it right here, right now.
Enough. I permit the use of a metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself through testing.
Also, I love that they use this long ground-searching metal detector instead of, one of those airport things.
Well, this is the one they have right here.
I know, right
it's not
now.
like the bailiffs have any.
Yeah.
That would be silly.
I know, right?
Nick, what does this mean?
I don't know, but we have to give it a shot.
Ba-dum-tsh.
Dip, dip, dip. No anime. Well, he dead. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma. Edgy. You. No, wait, wrong voice. It was you. I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DLC incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder was not related to DLC 6. DL6.
Right, Mr. Fukawa, can you prove that?
Proof? I have no obligation to prove anything.
You just became a murder suspect. Maybe you should.
It is Mr. Wright who has to prove something here, not I.
Yeah, that's the thing. This entire guilty until proven innocent concept in this world.
Yeah, it doesn't really get better.
Unless we have a plot reason to not have somebody instantly be potentially guilty. Deleted a Liebesstern method. What did Liebesstern? What? Ah.
Everything all right there.
But.
What? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Mr. Fukawa's shoulder was DL6?
Of course he can't. You don't have any of DL6 evidence.
That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday.
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright.
No, I am the one who is sorry, Mr. von Karma.
No, you're not.
What?
You were close, one day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link the bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof! It's Polly.
Yep, definitely falling.
I'm so tempted just for shits and giggles to see what happens.
You have
I mean,
life left.
I have a pretty long life bar,
Yeah.
but then again, I'm not sure. Has the game any shenanigans?
How long do you want to draw this out?
No.
Oh, that's a bullet?
Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are making with a weapon using pattern by examining the markings you can tell which weapon fired a bullet is quite accurate.
Yeah, understanding, but that one I can verify was not a spoiler. But
Okay.
I appreciate your paying attention to that.
Oh, yeah. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. von Karma. Is the bullet buried in your shoulder.
Yeah.
We could
Not
analyze
what?
both bullets.
Although that would be hilarious.
Then, if the markings match, we would know that both bullets have been fired from the same gun. But wouldn't it still, because of the statute of limitations, wouldn't it still be next day?
Better get him in that surgery table right now.
I just wanted to say they need to get it out and analyze this entire thing instantly. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet and solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. von Karma, it's the scream! That scream. I heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Help, can't breathe. Quiet, quit making any air. Stop breathing my air. Howdy boo, stop breathing air. Stop fighting. Kaboom. Get away. Get away from my father. Bang. It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed.
Leg hat.
Mr. Bravo.
Only
The breakdown.
you would. So it was you. Oh shit!
He's psycho.
He is. I mean, he is a literal psychopath. I mean, he was doing a bloody murder just because his criminal messages got called out.
You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade.
Oh, that's why he was specifically going up.
I will bury you. I will bury you with my bare hands. Ah, bare.
15 years earlier. Chief prosecutor.
It's Karma.
Chief prosecutor, I am sorry.
Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edros would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. So he was not perfect. He had people covering for him
He
anyways.
never got called out so publicly before.
But he was not perfect. It's all bullshit.
But it's on his record now.
Bullshit. Too bad my drink is already empty. I was a shock like none I've ever known. Me penalized.
It took hours for me to regain my composure.
How dare there be consequences for my actions?
I know. Suddenly I found myself in darkness. I was in a court record room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The light must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt by my way the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw the 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a bullet lay at my feet. Pistol. I knew then it was my destiny. It was destiny.
He has been using his left hand to point at you.
Oh, also true.
He's left-handed.
In his last moment, Gregory Edgeworth was still.
But we know that the murder on the boat and whatnot happened. That this was Yoniagi.
Yeah, pretending to be shot.
Exactly. So that Yoniagi used the left hand is
Yeah.
all the murderers are left-handed, I guess, in this universe. So arrest everybody who is left-handed. You prevent murders.
Yep. Clearly, left-handed people cannot be trusted.
Exactly. All murderers. Every single last one of them.
He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was a perfect crime.
Only in a world with mediums.
Who would have thought another man would have come to open the elevator door? Judge,
What?
what are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it.
Well, it appears that we have come to a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
you were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
No, it was not. It was a memory. Yes, Your Honor. I mean, the scream.
Memory, but he didn't shoot his father.
It's true.
He shot Von Karma.
He actually did. He is not innocent. He shot from.
Well,
If
he didn't kill him.
yeah, but he still shot from Karma. He is not innocent.
But is Von Karma going to press charges at this point?
Doesn't matter. I mean, pressing charges was never a matter. It was always about innocent and not innocent in this fucking universe.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty again.
But it wasn't murder.
Yes.
So it's up to Von Karma to
But
press
he-
charges.
That is all. The court is adjourned.
Well, he can't because he's going to be arrested now.
That's true.
As we all know, criminals have no rights.
Exactly. At least not in this universe.
Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed. It's fun to see grown men be crushed inside.
Pretending to be all cool? You destroyed me. What is all cool about this? It was pretty close though. I was sure we'd had it.
No, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory.
So, it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah. I am not sure how to say this. I am in love with you. When you defended me, I had a boner behind the stand the entire time.
It's okay, Edgeworth. We've known all along. I know. Try and thank you.
I see. Thank you, Wright. You are welcome.
I think you could have done better than that.
Sorry. I am not good at this sort of thing.
You've got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
She's got you there. Whoa! Whoop! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. Next case he will be against me again, won't he? And tonight, let's party. Dinner on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
I see. Whoop.
Perfect.
I feel foolish.
Nailed it.
Yep.
Don't worry, take a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I have seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Oh, god damn it.
Hey, y'all. I'm here too. Y'all were great in there.
Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats.
Thank you all very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course.
I hate her.
Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh?
Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta?
Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer real quick.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh?
Huh?
Isn't that the hot dog guy from the
Oh,
park?
really? Does everybody have to make a cameo? I want to end
That's a
this
long
now.
time.
Oh, God. Huh? Dude, it's over, Nick. My love is over. Well, why is the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm no long for this work. You don't look sick. It's Kiance. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Please follow her. Should have seen that coming. You, Edgy. You, Edgy. Where have you been? There you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry, God, I have to switch to all these voices. This is really difficult for me.
So it happens when there's more male
Harry.
characters than female.
Harry, Butts, you came along tonight too. My treat, pal.
Huh? Oh, thanks. Looking towards it. Yo, Nick. That suit that's questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah? What's up? That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not so strange. That's strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $36, right? $38, right? Huh. That's a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. 38 exactly.
Nick?
Wait, where have we?
Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school?
What? 38? No. No! Larry, it was you! What are you so surprised about, Wright? Huh? Larry was absent today from school. I even called that!
You did.
But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying around, and the rest is history. I never was good with head history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah,
You
too
really
well.
remember the incident.
Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school: when something smells, it's usually the bus.
Even Edward knows.
I know. Really right. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, huh?
Sure.
Edgeworth. Huh? You should have told me!
Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
I say so, yes. There you have it! Where does this leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, you get worked up too easily too. The death sentence for both of you. Man, if I only had known, I'd have become a prosecutor. The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time I thought I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to my punishment. To punish myself. If I hadn't known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Really, he considers a career as a successful prosucutor a punishment. Jesus.
Well,
Edgeworth. I mean, they are the
he
villains
was
in this
working
game.
he was being mentored by the guy that was his father's rival, so
And-
he didn't know it was his murder.
Yeah.
His murder.
Want to switch, right?
Hey y'all, line up, I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time, let's go.
And after that, dinner on me.
And Detective Gumshoe took us out of town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom. Even so, Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Oh, what?
Well,
Didn't get cleared that quickly. Oh, next day, very early in the morning, Jesus. Ew, really early in the morning. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5 a.m.? Maybe I should go back to sleep. Huh? What's this? A letter? Ah.
good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless, so I decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
Freedom! Not just Edgeworth, but I got freedom too! Goodbye? What time is it? Ah, the first trains for the mountains are already left. To the station. I guess I'm too late. Yes, please. Oh, goddammit, I'm not.
Hey! Nick!
Maya!
Hmm.
So, you are leaving.
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits.
Kind of a point.
And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Well, wait!
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your blood.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped to Mr. Grossberg and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
But you were the one who stopped von Kammermeyer.
Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
Show Maya the evidence, so cheer her up. Let's go with the detector, or Polly, or fine, I get with the bullet. I wanna
Obviously.
get it over.
Always Polly. A bullet?
Von Kammer was convinced he had taken all of the evidence taken in the DL6, but you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Kammer, and you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick.
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm going to complete my training and come back.
Huh? Okay. I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless.
I don't know about that. Uh-oh.
So, this is it. See you soon.
See you soon, Maya. And... oh my goodness.
Tearful goodbye.
Thanks, Nick. Oh, thanks, Nick.
Thanks, Nick.
And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page and say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins, with the same old crazy cast of characters. Don't think you have graduated yet.
Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to think this claim?
Yes, Your Honor. I got a bad feeling about this. Sneak peek!
And credit roll.
Wait, did we have credits at the end of every case?
No.
Did I just finish the game? Oh,
So,
Hey, pal, came here down to bring you a Happy New Year. Talk about pleasant surprise.
whoop, Detective Gumshoe.
Then he hung his head and ran right back to outside.
aw.
Without stopping. Kind of like he was embarrassed or something. Embarrassed or something strange, huh?
So this is where the first edition of the game ended.
Ah,
Then they re-released it for the DS, and they added another chapter to make it more worth the money of buying a release.
huh, Nick? Think I was working on cheese chop. That's Missy, a nice lady, isn't exactly what you call cheap date, huh? Oh, she's alive right now, yeah. He
So
also
you've
never learned.
beat the base game, but there's still one more chapter to go.
One more chapter to go, you say?
And it's a long one.
That's a lot. Oh, God.
But Maya's gone.
Oh, that's a...
Of course.
I can't help it better than I'm trying to build and taught her everything, you know. Go, he's grateful.
Of course, you don't think the game would let you go around without a plucky sidekick, would you?
Uh-oh. How long are the credits?
Hmm. Long enough for us to go through all the characters?
Phoenix Wright. A defense attorney who wrote that you have management of Gateway Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by.
Hello, Lens Sky. You kind of come in at the end of
Literally
the
to the
stream.
credits.
It went longer than usual.
Oh, really? Yeah, we always like bloop, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more.
Phoenix Wright, oh yes, we understand what he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Oh, the days of my youth, like a scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Music. Hey.
Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you know they're playing on the DVD box of these stuff? I don't know what DVD the way it is. Everything these days is absolutely right. I am an old lady. I don't know things about technology.
Hold back. And... Oh shit, what was it?
Yeah, it was alright. Please allow that I'm sure Mr. Wright greatly, and I'm keeping my face in public eye to shower over shouldn't ruin many kids' dreams, you know.
Gotta make them kids happy.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway?
ah, yeah, I made it. I made it through the majority of the first game. Oh god.
It's a trilogy, and then there's also more games after that.
Whoever voiced him
That
again.
was me. But you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. It was kind of a shock from a boy of my tender age. It's
Yeah.
yeah. In case you'd forgotten.
Yeah, it's a big guy. Oh god.
Yeah, I remember Fate. I remember Rat, that Laura guy. Oh, me? I've been trained to become a paranormal photographer.
Ah, god, she didn't
You know
know
that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous.
It was your own reflection in the mirror behind them, wasn't it? Or in the glass behind them. Executive producer Shinji Mikami.
Welcome back, Seductive Applejack.
Oh, there's the picture. Oh
There's
shit!
a ghost.
There actually is a ghost. What do you know? What do you know?
Edgeworth, are you looking at Phoenix's dick?
Oh damn it! Now I need to go back and
His
see.
eyes were down somewhere.
Oh my! Yay!
Hold it.
Oh,
One more episode.
Brand new episode has been added. What? But this time is now for absolute certain for next time. Save my progress. For Gaming and Ties, Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright. I gonna commit. I gonna finish this very last one. Oh no, it
He's
started already.
finishing this first game.
Yeah, oh no, stop it. Oh no, stop it. No! Ah!